Hello, Aries, and welcome to your monthly reading for August 2021. This is a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and disregard the rest. Um, Also, watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising if you want to get a clearer picture based on your personal chart. Okay? And with that, I'm going to start here with the unicorn and the crow. We have the spirit guide messages here of the unicorn's a very spiritual card. It's about you coming into spiritual awareness, questioning of things about life, about spiritual matters, and digging into that and learning more about it and just becoming more aware of that aspect of yourself, of life, of the universe, of the sacred, divine, all of that. Just you becoming more aware of that and having more questions and getting those answers. The more you question, the more you'll get answers. And you have crow also. Crow is asking you to make sure you keep yourself in balance. This is also spiritually strong card and energy. It's creative energy. It's a watchful energy. Um, it's really though asking you to make sure that you are bringing balance into your life with a healthy diet, with being around positive people and energies, and regular self study. So looking within and just like you're doing here with the unicorn. So those go together pretty well as far as looking within. It's also very psychic and like the unicorn. So this is about a lot of this connecting with your inner self, your psychic self, your abilities, um, and just it's like activating those things within yourself and developing those skills, abilities, as we move through August and beyond that, of course. This is a lifelong kind of thing, but you're apparently questioning those things or will be in August. Something's triggering that to, you're just taking more of an interest in the spiritual side of things, which is good. And you have Tiger's Eye, which is overcome fears, and you have time to go, and the poet. So you may be questioning these spiritual things or looking more into that because you have some fears that you've been dealing with that you're trying to overcome, and maybe you're finding that that is helping you to overcome some of those fears. So you're being asked to overcome some of those fears, work on doing things that you're afraid to do, facing fears, and so on. You have time to go and the poet. Time to go is just what it says. There's some situation in your life. I don't know how clearly you can see that. It's hard for me to see it. Um, there's a situation here in your life. She's running down this, looks like a wooden, almost like a pier type of thing, and she's running down there and escaping something, leaving something behind. And there's a door way in the distance there. You can barely see it. So there's probably things in the way or hurdles, things to overcome. But she's gonna get there to that door. So she's leaving something that is not serving her, and she looks like she's making a run for it. So it's really probably could be pretty intense for some of you. Some situation that you are needing to get away from, whether it's like work or a relationship or a friendship or anything. I mean, whatever's resonating with you, you know You probably know what that is, right? So it's time to go. You're being told it is time to go. You've done all you can here. It's not going to grow. It's not going to fulfill you. It's not going to do anything but drag you down. And it's time for you to go. You have the poet. The poet. This is, of course, what does a poet do? A poet expresses themselves with beautiful words. They touch every, every subject. Um, so they deal with emotion, they deal with love, they deal with life, they deal with every aspect of life, poetry, and they write it down in a beautiful way and express themselves. So you're being asked to express yourself. You don't have to be a poet, you don't have to write it, but this is asking you to open up and express something in you. Something within you needs to be expressed. And so you're being encouraged to do that, to express your truth, yourself, or just something that needs to be released and expressed. You have some interesting cards here in reverse positions, Aries. You have the Empress, Knight of Cups, and the Devil. All reversed. So, okay, for some of you with the time to go, makes perfect sense here. The Empress and Knight of Cups reversed is together coming out like that to me. Someone's withholding love and affection, maybe you are, or someone is just falling out of love and affection, or they already have, and that someone could be you in some relationship you've been in. Your feelings have changed, their feelings have changed, both of your feelings have changed, who knows? There's definitely a change in that though. This can also be about toxic withholding of affection because someone's being um, toxic and they withhold affection as a means of control. Some narcissistic kind of type of person, or so you might be involved in something like that, and they're going to withhold their affection until you do what they want, kind of thing. So definitely that that's your situation. That's why you have this time to go card here, because that's very toxic and unhealthy. You have the devil reversed, which means you're breaking out of that bondage, breaking free of that bondage, recognizing those patterns, recognizing those behaviors. Now, that could be someone you're dealing with, or you could be recognizing some of these behaviors within yourself, which is great because if you see that in yourself, then you can, and you're seeing it for what it is, then you can change that. You can work on that, change it. But this could be someone that you deal with, and that you're going to break free from, because that's really more the message I'm getting here, because it said time to go. Face your fears, maybe even afraid to go, that sort of thing. So this could be, I mean, I'm getting definitely getting a love kind of relationship here for many of you, but it doesn't have to be that. It's a general reading, so it could be also any kind of relationship, even a friendship, or a family member or something that's just, they're toxic. They're um, creating pain for you. The other aspect of this is there could be the opposite kind of that is you could be, or someone in your midst could be overly mothering people, smothering. So you might be being smothered. Um, it's not done out of maliciousness. It's done out of love or some kind of misguided, but it's like overdoing it, over mothering. Someone smothering you, or ask yourself if you're being that way in some aspect of yourself in some relationship. Are you over mothering? Are you overdoing it? Are you over caring for people who don't? Appreciate that. Are you saying yes to every time someone asks you for a favor, whether you want to do it or not? Do you not have any boundaries? Those are all questions for you guys. So whichever of those resonates, because that can be true for in all of those different energies with these cards reversed. But you're definitely breaking free here of some bad habits. Some of you might be breaking some bad habits you've had: smoking, drinking, drugs, unhealthy relationship, um, anything that was unhealthy for you. You've realized it, and now you're stopping it. You're going to quit doing these behaviors. You're going to go to, you might need to get help with some of that for some of you, rehab, AA, whatever, because that's definitely part of that double card. And reversed means you're going to be freeing yourself from those things, which is really great news. Could be you, could be someone you're dealing with who's finally, deciding, okay, I'm not doing this anymore, and getting help. Um, excuse me. I need to take a sip of my water. I'm going to pull more cards too, but you have also, you have the Three of Pentacles here, and then you have the Seven of Swords came out with that. So I really want to caution you here, Aries. If you need to be very careful in any kind of business dealings where you're signing any contracts or signing anything, because there's a warning there with you that something's not on the level, something's not on the up and up. Any kind of legal things. Be careful entering into any kind of business at this time. That energy will pass, but right now you need to be very careful what you sign. Going into any kind of partnership, business with anybody, roommate, buying something, legal papers. If you're going through some kind of legal situation, if you're leaving this relationship, some of you getting divorced or something, you need to be very careful. Make sure that you have a good attorney and you read everything and you make sure it's right before you sign it, because there's a definite warning there for you guys that something could be there's deception or trickery or involved. Someone's not being honest with you, so don't be so trusting. And I want to say, and make sure you know what's going on. Okay, so we're gonna pull some more cards. Got the Ten of Wands here. So that's a burden, but this is in the row where that's the 10 completion. It's also in the row where we're going, the energy's moving away from us. So these things are moving away. So you're going to unload some of these burdens. And probably when you go, okay, from this situation, and you're breaking free to here, that's gonna unload a lot of that burden for you, because that's part of your burden right there, whatever that is for you. Look, you got the Aries. You got the Three of Hearts, Aries. So, Three of Swords, Three of Hearts, Three of Swords. That's a broken heart. That's heart pain. So we're gonna go further here and see what's going on here for you guys. Look into the future. Okay, plans for the future, changes coming, death, yep. Transforming. Definite transformation going on here with a lot of you. And got the Magician, so that's good. You have all the tools you need, and use them. Use your intelligence, use your wisdom, use the lessons you've learned. That's what that Magician card's telling you. You come out here on top of that Seven of Swords. Oops. Cards are just flipping around. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you also have your intuition that you need to trust here, because it's telling you that you're not going to be fooled here. You're going to be careful, but don't be fooled with any kinds of dealings. See, more hidden stuff, more mystery hidden. Something's just not clear to you right now, and you need to be careful with it, because it could cost you money, or just, headaches. You know what I mean? You don't want that. Be careful with that. You do have the star here, though, so that's going to help you to, I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. It looks kind of weird. It updated, and now I can't, it's not working correctly, I don't think, but I hope this comes out. Star card helps you, guides you, heals you. You have that unicorn. Call on that for help. Call on that higher power. Call on your ancestors, your angels, your team, your spirit guides for help and guidance in this situation, whatever this is here that's creating this broken heart situation, and this like reversed this withholding of affection, or losing affection for somebody, or but you're definitely transforming here and looking into the future, breaking bad habits. So this is actually really positive, even though you have some, like this Three of Swords and stuff. It's very positive in that you're getting away from this stuff, Aries. You're breaking free. You're gonna break free here. Time to go. The Devil reversed. Death card. You're breaking free of something here, and it's going to lead you to a better place. It's going to lead you to a better place where you feel more happy, more content. Make sure your finances are in order with that King of Pentacles, and like I said, be careful of signing anything or entering into any kind of deal, because it could be not what you think. But I see you breaking free and getting to a better, happier place. I'm not going to say this is going to be the easiest thing in the world for you, because it's never easy when we decide to make these big changes, because I feel like they're big for a lot of you. They're kind of big changes. Yeah, you're reassessing. You're looking at your life going, what is this? Yeah, some of you are just, you've been in a situation, it's caused you pain. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to express your truth, be in your truth, conquer those fears, call on, the higher divine guidance, ask for help, and ask for help in from other people, and people in your circle, your people who have your back, and don't be afraid to, ask for that. But you're really, some of you are really going to make some big changes here, coming here in August. You're already thinking about it, I'm thinking, and you already know you're doing that, or you're leaning in that direction, but you've been afraid, or you've been, things haven't been right, but now you're finding that strength. See, you're going to find that strength and get changing some things in your life that have been painful, causing that pain and that burden. Also, with that Empress reverse, that, like I said, but I want to go a little further. You could be just being too giving. You just keep giving and giving and giving until you're depleted, and then you don't get back what you give. And that's what's causing that pain too, for some of you. And that's your own boundaries you need to set. You need to not always be giving. It's good to be a giver and good to be, kind, and no one's telling you not to be that. It's just that you have to have some boundaries because, you don't want to deplete yourself by helping everyone else all the time or being there for them and worrying about them and caring about them and loving them, and then when they're done they're just like, oh, whatever, you know what I mean? They don't give you the same thing back, and it's just too much. You have to care for yourself as well. You have to care for yourself, because that old saying, you can't give from an empty cup. You have to fill your cup. You have to keep yourself balanced, like that crow said. That message of that crow was to keep yourself in balance and not to be overgiving. Some of you, and Aries, sometimes Aries, the ones I've known and what I know about the sign, sometimes you're very, what do I want to say? You seem tough on the exterior, but you're very sensitive on the inside, and you really get your heart broken, because you're very loving, and you have that, tougher exterior. Aries always has that, reputation of tough, and the adventure is tough, and you are those things, but you're also very sensitive and soft, and you try to give, and you do it from your heart, and then you get your heart crushed sometimes, and I'm seeing that here with some of you over here, it's getting your hearts crushed over something, and I'm like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be any kind of situation where you were just giving and getting your heart crushed in some way by someone or some situation. But you're going to overcome this, because this is that triumph over adversity. You win the battle. You come out strong, courageous, confident, because you get through all that battle, these burdens you've been carrying, and you come out stronger for it, learning your lessons, and strong and confident, and you're going to triumph over it, whatever this is, and heal. You are definitely transforming here, breaking free of some kind of bondage situation, stuck situation, and transforming yourself, and then looking into the future. You have all the tools you need, like I said, and experience. Draw on that. Draw on your experience and your lessons of the past, so you don't make the same mistakes. So some of you are going to be really doing a big, major kind of transformation. For some of you, it's maybe not like that, but it's some kind of transformation going on, definitely, because you've been in some kind of situation where, in some aspect of your life, whether it's where you live, some friends, your job, co-workers and stuff, or a romantic relationship, whatever it is, you are going to break free of that. Someone else got the upper hand over you in some situation, and now you're saying, no, I'm going to get the upper hand, and I'm going to be the captain of my ship, and I'm going to lead my life, So, and again, for others of you, it's just breaking free of some sort of addiction or something you've been dealing with, and good for you. I mean, that's great, if you've had that kind of a situation going on in your life, and you've decided, I've had enough of that, I want to get healthy, I want to be well, and you're going to go to rehab, you're going to go to meetings or something. You're just going to stop doing those behaviors that have been very unhealthy and making you very unhappy and wrecking your life. Okay? So, oops, my cards are flying around here as usual. So let's just get one more here. So, like I said, I mean, it sounds pretty dramatic, and it is for some of you. It's major. For others of you, like I said, it's not like you're changing your whole entire life. It's not like, uh, but it's something that is just not working for you anymore, and you need to leave it and walk away. And it might be difficult, but you're gonna triumph over that. It needs time to go, and you need to express yourself, and you need to eat healthy, have healthy habits, and keep yourself in balance through this process. But you're gonna be moving in a direction that's better for you, no matter which one or what part of this reading resonates with you. It's all moving in a better direction for you. And look what comes out. The sun. So the sun is all beautiful, warm. You can see clear. I can see clearly now the rain's gone. Listen to that song, because that just popped in my head. I get song messages, but that's the energy of this reading. Really, is you've been in the rain in some way. You've been in some kind of toxic thing, or just things just kind of turned around suddenly in some way, and now you know you need to go away from that, whatever that is, and you'll be victorious there. You're transforming. You're going to rely more on that your spiritual beliefs and the divine, sacred, whatever you believe in. You're going to, get more into practice with that daily ritual, daily prayer, daily blessings, whatever, to help you through this, whatever this is that caused this pain, and whatever it is that's been toxic, and whatever it is you're leaving behind, to transform, move forward with in strength and with courage into the sun, into this Nine of Pentacles energy and the star, where it's all just fabulous energies, where you'll be happier and in the sun. you know Breaking free, Aries. That's what I'm getting for you for the most part here. And self-expression. Express this stuff. Write it in a journal too. It doesn't have to be for anyone else. You can just, do it for yourself, so that you can release it from your being. You know what I mean? But you are being encouraged, though, to share your story or part of it, or just express yourself, your truth, in some healthy fashion. Um, and you never know, that'll be helpful to you, and you could help someone else by telling your story. So, all right, Aries, I'm gonna leave it there. Watch your rising and your moon, and get a more complete picture. And I'm going to leave it there. Take good care of yourselves. Many blessings to you guys. Bye bye now.